Welcome to episode 36 of Minipod with me, Dave Jacobs. I promise you, no fluff, just good stuff in under 5 minutes. Man, episode 36, that's a bunch of Minipods. I hope you've been enjoying them. And if you're anything like me, you enjoy watching great movies. Do you remember that scene in that great military courtroom drama, A Few Good Men, when Lieutenant Kaffee says, "I want the truth," and Colonel Jessup says, "You can't handle the truth"? You know, I've been hearing a lot for a long time from people that they say that pastors need to be more transparent with their people. They want to know that you're human, they'll say. They need to know that you struggle with the same things they struggle with, they say. They'll say it's good for them to know the truth. But the problem is, they can't handle the truth. Or at least most of them can't. Now, it's true that pastors need someone safe to talk to, but it's rare that a pastor's going to find such a person in their own church. If you're having a crisis of faith, you probably shouldn't talk to a board member about it. If your marriage is really struggling, you probably shouldn't talk to a deacon about it. If you slipped into some type of harmful, addictive habit, you probably shouldn't include this in one of your sermons as an illustration. If you're struggling with anger or hate directed towards individuals or the church as a whole, you probably should find someone outside of the church to reveal this to you. Now, I've had pastors share with me all of these things and more. And the thing is, I'm safe. You know, as their coach, I'm removed from the situation so I can offer some objectivity. They're not running the risk of getting fired by me. I'm not going to turn, their transparency around and bite them on the, Someone once said, "Don't bleed around sharks." Now, maybe this isn't you. Maybe you've got some wonderful people or good friends in your church that you could tell anything to and you'd never regret it. But if this is you, and I hope it is, you're in a great minority. In order to be spiritually and emotionally healthy, pastors need someone they can be transparent with. But chances are they're not going to find that kind of person in their church. This is sad, but it's true. So is it hopeless? Are pastors destined to live a life alone with secrets or hurts that no one knows about except maybe their spouse? I've been there. I felt that way. But let me suggest there are some ways that you might find a safe person. You might find someone in your local ministerial association. You might find someone outside of your church, but inside of your denomination. You might find someone from your old college days, or someone who might even live outside of the state, but who you could connect with over the phone or Facebook. I've seen this work. You can get a coach like me, or a spiritual director. Maybe you need to connect with a counselor. Can you think of any other possibilities? I want to encourage you, don't give up. Don't assume that this is the way it is and nothing can be done about it. Come to Jesus. Unburden your heart to Him. Jesus is not a shark. Ask Jesus to lead you to someone safe whom you could be transparent with. You can find someone who can handle the truth. I promise you. Before you go, hit that thumbs up button at the bottom of the screen. Make sure that you subscribe so you don't lose and miss any of my mini pods. This is Dave Jacobs of Small Church Pastor. See you next week.